Since you're here, you might as well like and comment on the video and subscribe to my page to get notified when new videos drop. Now let's get right into it. So today we'll be talking about two of my favorite figures in my collection. I have two Piccolos we're going to talk about. The Piccolo from the Dragon Ball Evolve line and the Piccolo from the SH Figuarts line. But you can see here in this beautiful packaging, the Piccolo from the Dragon Ball Evolve by Bandai, beautiful packaging. Next up, we have the Piccolo from the SH Figuarts, also by Bandai, and they're both the Piccolo superhero versions. And they both come in beautiful packaging, as you can see the pictures in front of you. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. So today I have the Dragon Ball Evolve Piccolo and the, let me push him back a little bit, and the Dragon Ball SH Figuarts Piccolo. As you can see, this is like a 4-inch Piccolo, the Dragon Ball Evolve, and the Piccolo on the right is the SH Figuart, which is a standard 6-inch figure. Quickly, I just want to point out that they're pretty good to scale when it comes to figures in their own line, as I'll show you a little bit later. But I just want to point out how good they did on this Piccolo. Like, y'all know I'm a big fan of the Dragon Evolve figures, and this is really good. Thigh swivel, as you can see, it's not double. They don't have double jointed knees. They do have ankle pivot, good rotation, good hip rotation. No double jointed elbows, good wrist rotation. Paint apps are good. This is probably the best Dragon Ball Evolve figure, I think, outside of Jiren maybe, or Super Saiyan 3 Goku, when it comes to like paint apps. It's not a lot of detail. As you can see, fingernails, there's nothing really on the fingernails. And you can see right here, the SH Figuarts figure definitely has details on the fingernail. But look at this. Look at the Namekian skin. Look at this. This is beautiful. It's a little bit lighter than Piccolo normally is. This is more of a, dark green, more accurate color. But overall, this is a pretty good figure. Pretty good figure. The only bad thing about Dragon Ball Evolve figures that I really don't like a lot is that they don't come with any additional accessories. No swappable hands, swappable head pieces, anything, So you can take the figure apart, and it's a little bit tight. Man, I try something easier. The head, right? So you can see the head comes out. So, maybe they could have, added another headpiece or whatnot. But yeah, overall, this is a pretty good figure for the price point, I might add. And like I said earlier, this is probably one of the best Dragon Ball Evolve figures out there. This is relatively new in the line. And like I said, compared to another figure from the line, it's probably pretty spot on as far as height goes. And you can see this Gohan from the same Dragon Ball Evolve line. And I'll put these two down and I'll show you what the scale is for SH Figuarts Gohan next to Piccolo. So as you can see, He's a little bit taller than shoulder height maybe. So let's see what this one looks like compared to, see what this one looks like compared to this Piccolo. So he's a little bit taller than shoulder height. You know, but overall, these are pretty good. Like I said, the only gripe I have is that they don't come with any swappable pieces, and I'm not really concerned. Like, also, you really can't get too many poses out of them. Like, you can get them in some kind of dynamic poses. You know what I'm saying? You can see that, with the ankle articulation and whatnot, you can kind of get them in some decent poses. However, it's a little bit limited. And some of the figures don't come with open hands. They don't come with beam hands. They don't come with, anything other than what's in the packaging. And that's the unfortunate part of it. But like I said, overall, this is a good. These are probably two of the best figures. And like I said, the Jiren, maybe Super Saiyan 3 Goku are pretty good figures. Even base Goku, which I'll show you guys in a later video. But these are, they stand up pretty well. If you're looking for a smaller, more inexpensive line of Dragon Ball Z characters, uh, especially uh, the newer Dragon Ball Evolved figures that are coming out now, they've actually been pretty good. They're getting much better with paint apps. You probably can't really see any blemishes. There are a couple, especially right here on Gohan on his chest. But overall, these are pretty good. I know some of the older Dragon Ball Evolved figures, the uh, the the arms and legs tend to just fall off and fall out of sockets. But these are actually, pretty sturdy. Uh, these are legit figures. Like I said, you can get them in some kind of dynamic poses, not a lot. But if you want them just to have them to stand on the shelf alone, and like I said, you can see them next to SH Figuarts figures. Bandai, yeah, they did a pretty good job with these figures. So if y'all want to see anything else, let me know in the comments. Like the video, and then like I said, I'll do a video showcasing the other figures and comparing them to their counterparts a little bit later. But yeah, just let me know in the comments if y'all like to see anything else. Peace.